Female teacher always took off her high heels before drinking water, but this time, she accidentally smashed the glass. The boy saw this and scooped her up onto the desk. Then he grabbed a broom to sweep up the glass shards. Just then, he noticed a piece of glass on her foot, so he kindly checked if she was hurt. But the teacher shyly pulled her foot back. The boy immediately apologized. But just as he was about to leave, the teacher suddenly slid off the desk, grabbed him by the collar, and went in for a kiss. The boy was completely stunned. Unbeknownst to him, the teacher had too many grievances. Lisa was originally Korea's top legendary lawyer. She maintained a perfect record with never a single loss. Her style in court was fiercely aggressive, often striking terror into the hearts of opposing counsel. That day, the association president handed Lisa a tricky case. The defendant was a National Assembly member running for president. He was being sued for rape by a woman who worked at a hostess club. The president's order to Lisa was clear. They had to turn this rape accusation into mere rumors, thus preserving the politician's reputation. However, the president never expected that Assemblyman On was actually Lisa's secret boyfriend. Her boyfriend frantically explained he was being framed. Hearing this, Lisa burst into laughter instead. She knew all too well what kind of man her boyfriend was, so she was certain he had indeed been set up. But if her boyfriend wanted her to represent him, he had to kneel down and sincerely beg her. Not wanting to end his political career, he eventually got on his knees. Seeing the presidential candidate kneel at her feet, Lisa agreed to save his life. Soon, Lisa met with the plaintiff. Seeing the woman wore the same shoes her boyfriend had given her, she immediately realized there was definitely a private relationship. Facing the woman's arrogant attitude, Lisa showed no panic at all. After a few simple questions, the woman's story fell apart completely. The opposing lawyer, seeing this, hurriedly intervened, claiming they had solid evidence. Their investigators had successfully extracted Assemblyman On's DNA from the woman's underwear. But facing this seemingly fatal evidence, Lisa remained unusually calm. Because DNA only proved contact occurred, it couldn't prove the assemblyman forced himself on her. With that, she signaled her assistant to bring video footage. It was full of evidence showing the woman had seduced him. The woman instantly flew into a rage, but Lisa pulled out a family photo to threaten her. If her family found out she worked at a hostess club, it would be a massive disgrace. Hearing this, the woman immediately panicked. All her earlier arrogance vanished. Seeing this, the opposing lawyer immediately accused Lisa of going too far, stating that secretly filmed videos couldn't be used as evidence. But, unexpectedly, Lisa said they couldn't win against her anyway. The lawyer, upon hearing this, immediately sat back down quietly. Just like that, Lisa easily resolved the scandal. Afterward, her assistant commented, the woman really seemed to have been wronged, but Lisa didn't care at all, because her client was Assemblyman On. But just as Lisa was about to head home, disaster struck out of nowhere. Lisa stood frozen, unable to calm down. When she finally saw the deceased was that very woman, the shock to her heart was immense. By the time she got home, looking utterly lost, she desperately mixed red wine with sleeping pills and kept pouring it down her throat. Then she lay on the bed, forcing herself to sleep quickly. But in her mind, the scene of the woman arguing with her kept replaying, along with the gruesome image of the